The frazzle. I know a woman that said she was so frazzled. Yes. She said she had olive rotary. Now, I find it funny. So, isn't that right? A little attorney, a little old lady that lives in a shoe. Oh, lives right behind the VFW. Yeah, where they have certain early morning risers. Oh, now listen, Frazzle. Pooh! You've been keeping your brains in your dog for so long, you're just a little vampire. Now, I'm looking at the frustration today of certain attorneys that thought they were going to go what way? Oh, the way of the vampire. You know, I had a friend that lived in a room behind a house of a little vampire that thought that, well, I own this county, isn't that right? I'm I'm an attorney. And for all of you that have seen the show The Devil's Advocate, yes, I think it was Keanu Reeves. Yes, never lost a case. His father was the devil. You know, I have seen a lot of movies myself, and there were certain women involved in the attorney's life that didn't happen to be their wife because what happened to his wife? Yes, she began to hallucinate, had all kinds of problems, began to see evil. You know, those that can see evil, they're a little different than those that can't. Yes. I don't really see evil. I don't see demons, but I know there are those that do because hell is a real place. Yes. Have you ever had the experience of knowing a demon? Did you decide that you would worship the devil, or is it just your vampire family? Yes. Now, for those of you that are completely fatigued this morning, you're frazzled. You know, the fraud of deliberate and willful deception for unlawful gain, fraudulent. This is a word that I've been using for quite a long time. Yes, it's the deliberate and willful deception for unlawful gain. Now, it's one thing to cause me the frustration of not getting notice of court hearings. It's another thing to have the unlawful gain. Now, let's say I found out that Judge Rohrer got paid for a show, poop, or Brent Basden. Yes, or the prosecuting attorney's office, or Miss Cochran. Oh. The idea of you having the unlawful gain for the fraud and the frustration that I've experienced means that you can be prosecuted. Now, Miss Cochran, it's Paul. I have been to certain meetings that certain other professionals in the community have been to. Yes. And I've seen certain individuals at different places where I've shopped myself. Now let's look at it for just a second. Exactly what products were being distributed to the population, regardless of your social status, or when you did imbibe. Yes, you might have used your nose. You might have had a little bloodlust. In fact, some people are cutters. They like to cut their skin and suck their own blood or the blood of those that they have sex with. Some of these kinds of fetishes are kind of, well, they're outside of the norm of the sexuality of most of the population. Now, I'm needing some vampires today, okay? Now, you decided that you were going to get paid, yes, to frustrate me and my family, and you were going to obstruct my right to sue you and have you put in prison. Fraud is the unlawful gain right now. I'm looking for a vampirist.